Wonder Women. Listen to what Sahithya asks me.
Hey Amrita, I have an interesting one for you. How do you think the way we talk to women about money needs to change? Not just women, but also girls, female children, just anyone. How do you think the way we talk about money to women needs to change?
Thank you, Sahithya, for asking me this question. I strongly believe that everyone needs to have a money talk early on in their life. Women understand money more than men in some ways. My mom made the monthly budgets when we were young and maintained a very good rein on expenses, which helped me learn money management very early. As a teenager, I tried to actively earn by giving tuitions and saved from that money too. So it's not only the talk, but also the walk that the parents need to do. That is, show early saving habits, not just when it's a difficult time. I understand each family have a different way of handling money. The more transparent and inclusive the parents are about earnings, expenditures, savings, both long and short term, the better it is. You might even say, I believe women need to read J.L. Collins' book, The Simple Path to Wealth. Women in India need more opportunities for flexible work options, especially after becoming a mother. Otherwise, the many dreams of financial independence get broken. The reality is a shock. So that talk also needs to be done early. Choose your career path very carefully so that you do have options. Most women, after becoming moms, struggle with their careers. There is data from all over the world that this is worse now during the COVID-19 pandemic. Women are natural caregivers and sacrifice somehow comes easier to them. So early on, women need to have multiple options to earn. That's the talk their parents should do first. For that, crucial is you have a good education. Having an internship at your chosen career before choosing that career can really help women make the right choice. Learning and education aimed at entrepreneurship can really help women in the long run. So, learning to be a maker rather than just a consumer can really change the game for women in India. Teaching the value of money is difficult. Guess why? Because we have a twisted psychology towards it. If you have grown up in a middle class family, you have obviously heard the talk about living honestly and comfortably. You don't really need a lot of money, right? Poverty is glorified and poverty and honesty seem to go together. That's what even Bollywood movies says. While wealth and dishonesty are supposed to be best friends. That's a big mind block to making or saving money. The mechanism is so ingrained that whenever people have more money, they spend it on unnecessary items. This continues till they go back to that comfortable state of just enough money. So have that talk with your daughter that wealth can also be earned honestly. Mind blocks for making and saving money are not useful at all. For teaching children about money, we should start from childhood. What we teach now will influence them forever and shape their lives. Money is energy and is actually a means to barter. Money advice and lessons will depend a lot on the child's age and your relationship with money. There is a necessary disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor and what I say is not to be taken as a professional advice. Sharing what I want to tell my daughter about money. Money is energy, not really in the science sense, but it gives you ability to do stuff. It's actually a means to barter. When people give you a product or service, we pay by giving money. Money should be exchanged in this way so that the balance is maintained. Saving money is very important, but so is earning more. In order to earn more, the value you provide with a service or product needs to be increased many folds. That's why you need to study hard and develop a useful skill so that you can help others and support yourself. Spending money on unnecessary things which you don't want to play with after one day is no fun. Save your pocket money to buy things which you will enjoy for a long time. The extra pocket money will mean extra chores around the house. My daughter is 9 now, and she helps me with making beds, managing the books, tidying up her own stuff, keeping track of her own things actually help a lot. You can always give work according to age. Doing the housework right is important for all kids. Home management, money management, and also the value of honest work. That is basically three birds with one stone. I also tell my daughter to help others be self sufficient. Lending or borrowing money between friends should always be discussed with parents or your spouse. Keeping a little bit of your pocket money in the piggy bank will always help you. A rainy day, you need a little fund. Always spend less than what you earn. When you take care of your present, your future will always be rosy. Hearing my answer, Sahithya had another question.
My next question to you is, what are three things every woman needs to discuss with her partner or fiancé about money and finances before entering into a relationship or marriage or engagement? Because money is a crucial link to any relationship, and it's often considered a taboo subject. It's not broached in the initial stages, especially if someone's entering into an arranged marriage, or more often than not, even a love marriage. And it leads to a lot of problems later on. So, do you have any suggestions and tips there?
Money talk and new relationships may not go well together. But if you can talk about money comfortably with somebody, that's a friend you need to keep close to you. I can't really tell you what to ask because Indians talk money very privately. Each family has different money worries. What you ask will depend on your money background, and what the other person answers will depend on his or her. But if he is transparent about talking about money, that's usually a good signal. So I am sharing what I asked my spouse when we were talking about settling down together. One of the first questions I asked him was, what are your plans about your career for the next 5 years? What he said about his goals, his visions for himself, about taking me along with him in his journeys, and about finding that middle ground so that we could both work together made me convinced that this was a person. You have to understand whether you can walk the path alongside your partner, whether his goals leave you behind. If they don't, then that's a person you need to hold on to tight. The next question I had asked was, what are your thoughts on credit card and loans? Do you have any outstanding liabilities that I should know about? Because you don't really marry a person, you actually marry all his family members and all his troubles, all his thoughts, his dreams, his worries, and everything that goes with them. So, asking these questions upfront helps make you more prepared down the line. Less loans, liabilities, credit card debts means you're free to plan your future with your partner better. Another question I had asked was, when do you think one should start saving in their career? For me, the answer is simple, as soon as you can. Start your public provident funds, get your insurance policies, get your health insurance, your life insurance, and any other insurance you feel necessary for a good life on time as early as possible because then the premiums are lower. Stay healthy so that your health insurance keeps getting better and better every year. The less you spend on unnecessary stuff, the more money you are already saving. That money can be used for something like a down payment for a home quite early in your career. So that's why saving early helps. Talking about money is never easy. It can come off as harsh, crude, very gold diggerish. But it's a practical necessity. and it's very important. Partners end up sharing the burden of debts. Families are torn apart because of impossible credit card bills. Homes get mortgaged due to horrible money habits and poor business decisions. It takes one bad decision to destroy a family. But small good habits together every day will help you build a better and stronger relationship and also a bigger bank balance. You were listening to Dr. Amrita on the Doctor's Creative Diary podcast, and this is part of Voice of Anchor, Team 3 Wonder Women.